Assalamu alaikum students. Hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our today's class. Today I will discuss about nose, a very important sensory organ of our body. The nose is the first step of our respiratory system. Okay, and because we can breathe in and out using the nose, and the nose is situated above our buccal cavity. Look at this picture. This is the buccal cavity, the portion of oral cavity. The portion of oral cavity bounded by lips, cheeks and gums is known as buccal cavity. Buccal cavity contains teeth, tongue and many salivary glands. Okay, then above the nose, our nose is situated above the buccal cavity. Okay, and the nose is a hollow air passage. It consists of two chambers. It consists of two nasal chambers which opens through two holes, which called nostril. Two holes. Okay, these two holes are known as nostril, the first part of external part of our nose. Okay, this is the nostril, and this is the nasal septum. This is the nasal septum. Septum is the cartilage, a soft bone cartilage which separates the nostrils and as well as the cavity, the nasal cavity, into two chambers. Okay, that means nasal septum is this is the nasal septum. And nasal septum is made by soft cartilage, and that means the first part is nostril, and after that there is a cavity which is known as nasal cavity. Okay, nasal cavity, and that extends from nostril to the back of the throat or pharynx. Okay, what is pharynx? Pharynx is a hollow tube which beside the neck. Okay, pharynx is a hollow tube beside the neck. Starts from nasal cavity and ends to the trachea. Okay, ends to the top of the trachea. Trachea is a very important part of our respiratory system. Okay, now this pharynx, and this is the point. This is a connection point. This is known as nasopharynx, which connects the nasal cavity and the pharynx. This point is known as nasopharynx, and our nasal cavity is slightly triangular in shape, and it is divided into two parts. First, front side is covered with the hairs. Front side is lined with the hairs, and the the posterior side, the hinder part, is lined with a mucous membrane. And this top of the nasal cavity, that means the roof of the nasal cavity is lined with some olfactory nerve cells. That means smell nerve cells. Olfactory, the word olfactory means related to the sense of smell. Okay, student, olfactory means related to the sense of smell. That means these nerve cells are responsible for detecting any different smell, any type of smells. Okay, and these nerve cells are the nerve cells, and these nerve cells are connected to a bulb which is known as olfactory bulb. This is the olfactory bulb, and this olfactory bulb is connected with a point which is olfactory center or olfactory cortex, and in the brain, which is present in the brain. Okay, and this is our total structure, simple structure of our external and internal nose. And now we have to know the function of nose. Okay, how we can recognize the smells, okay, smells of anything. When a substance gives up a smell, it means that the smell is in the air. And when we smell the rotten eggs, the rotten egg is giving off a substance which is hydrogen sulfide gas, and that have traveled through the air into our nose. Okay, and if we take a cake, the cake gave off us chemicals, a chemical in the form of vapor, and this vapor travels through the air into our nostril. Most of the vapor are filtered by the protective nose hair and the mucous membrane, and a very few of the vapor enter the nasal chamber. The nasal chamber, and this vapor dissolves in the moisture. This vapor dissolves in the moisture on the surface of the nerve cells. On the surface of the nerve cells, and these nerve cells have numerous small hair-like structure, hair which is known as cilia. Okay, and when the vapor come into the contact of cilia, the smell cells, these smell cells, that means smell receptors, are stimulated and generated signals, and the brain receives these signals through the olfactory bulb. The brain receives these signals through the olfactory bulb, and the brain identifies these signals as different smell. And this is the process by which we can smell anything. Nose plays a very important role on our physiology, and the first function of nose, olfaction or smelling, and nose these olfactory nerve cells are responsible for detecting different types of smell. Okay, and then the respiration or breathing. We know we can breathe in and out using the nose, and which is the first requirement for respiration. Okay, and it also helps with taste perception. We also know that the taste and smell is quite closely related to each other, and then filtration of air and cleaning it of foreign matters. Okay, the cilia and the mucous membrane trap the dust particles, bacteria, and many other foreign matters. Okay, and clean the air. And nose also moistening and warming inhaled air, and it also have a great role to control the phonation and the quality of our voice. Okay students, that's all about the nose, and now I will show you an animated video on the nose, and I think you will enjoy this video. Assalamu alaikum.